Yeah, let's go. Let's be
Depends how
correct, man.
speedy we can be.
Speedy.
We're just talking about the backpack trophy, how I've been asking for about 2 years for a duck backpack trophy.
See, they listened.
They did listen. I think I'm their guilty pleasure, you know.
I like that it's clean.
Listen,
It's just a simple.
listening to Kelso songs weekly. I reckon they have a staff meeting every Tuesday. They're like, yes, hello's posted another video, guys.
Where is Kelso? Where'd she go?
Oh, God knows.
We're still
she
not
was in the
answered.
White House
Yeah,
somewhere.
we're still not answered.
I feel like making like a rock song, like a really angry, like, I can't think of the words right now, but like a proper heavy metal, angry song. We didn't find Kelso.
There should be something in like afterwards. Like, this mission was a lie.
I thought we were going to like find her here somewhere and be like, Kelso. Like twice now, she's mugged us off. Not happy.
I don't get why she didn't have anything to say in the cutaway.
Like, I'm glad we got a cutscene because they've been lacking of recent, haven't they?
Yeah.
But I didn't expect them to explain everything. But why the hell is our barber our doctor, and our doctor's the barber, and he likes to paint murals or whatever he does?
Did you figure out where the staff was?
Yeah, in the end. Like, it makes me cross. I might work out how many minutes I've spent looking for Kelso. First time I got electrocuted. Second time she was in the White House all along, like I said. She's been hiding. And Faye hasn't come back yet either, which has annoyed me.
She's dead.
Talk
She's
about it a
not.
lot in this mission.
Yannick said that he would bring her back. And everything else I'm saying is true, you know. I think they're using me as their writer. They're just stealing my ideas. The only thing I didn't predict is old President Ellis potentially being on our side.
Mm.
I still don't believe that for a second. I was still trying to get him dead in the bank headquarters.
Yes.
'Cause he's just annoying.
Just walk so
Wish I had
slow
friendly
in
fire.
high school. Yeah.
That's exactly it, Pony. You can see the interview process now. Oh, you like to cut hair? Brilliant. Be our doctor. That is exactly what's happened. Oh, you know how to use a pair of scissors? Brilliant. Can you stop this global pandemic?
That's where I draw the line.
Like, it makes me wonder, do you think this was originally their storyline? Because I was trying to piece this together before.
Mm.
So Brooklyn was due out a year ago on the timeline that it was meant to be on.
Yeah.
So like everything that's happened for this year, like, do we think Brooklyn was always going to be its own standalone story, or do you think that's been changed? Because I find it really... I get it, and I didn't at first, and I think it wasn't until I spoke to Leah and a couple of other people Like, it annoys me that the Brooklyn DLC, like, I love this game for the storyline. You know what I'm like. And so the fact that it's a standalone story kind of annoyed me a little bit. But I get it. They don't want to shut people out. Like, you shouldn't have to pay $15 or £15 to play the game and understand it. Do you know what I mean? But it makes me think, if that was always the plan for Brooklyn to be standalone, which it would have seemed odd a year ago for them to have done that.
I think a lot changed when they finalized that they were actually going to make a Division 3. So a lot
This
of
what I mean,
projects
'cause a
went on
year
the
ago as
wayside.
well.
Yeah.
That's when Heartland
Heartland, they closed that down.
went. Yeah. Everything seems to tie back to the Division 3 being soft announced. Well, it's obviously been announced, but it was the director, wasn't it? They were announcing the director was back, so they were like,
Yeah.
oh, the director of the new Division 3.
I thought the DLC would be bigger until they announced Division 3, and they figured, let's put this, you know, as a smaller version.
I'm excited for Brooklyn, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna work on a bigger thing with the next game, you know.
But it just seems odd. But as well, they can't really keep this storyline going for another sort of two years or so.
Well, that's the thing. I
So
don't
that's
think,
what else is
yeah,
making me think
that's why a lot of things
that the
keep
DLC
changing
was-
with
yeah.
Keener and all that, you know. It's like, it wasn't initially how they wanted the story to go. It was at the time, but
So I'd love to ask them, do you know what I mean? But they wouldn't be able to give you a straight answer even if you did ask them, do you know what I mean? They can only say so much, and oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Aye. Bad cover.
I'm being foamed. No, I don't think Faye was ever intended to die.
Why? That was part of like the original game.
No, so even Pony just said, I think this is what was intended. I don't think Faye was going to die. They panicked, killed the story and killed Faye to end it, which that's what I think, because they had planned for more, hadn't they? And I think it was Ubisoft said, no, we're not going to carry it on. So they had to sort of end this chapter of the game.
Oh, for Warlord.
And
you
then
mean?
it was, yeah, and then it was at the last minute. But everything, because we were in the reruns, weren't we, when it was announced that we were getting new seasons.
Yeah, but Warlords of New York was done, so like that was all done content.
Yeah, so I think that obviously Faye was meant to go rogue, and the storyline was meant to go like this to a certain degree, but I think they killed off Faye in Camp White Oak
Oh, I'm like bugged out over here.
because they were told that they've got to end the story. Does that make sense? I'm coming, Jen.
That was crazy.
Oh shit. I know what you're saying, but that to me just don't make sense. Like, you're jeopardizing the future of the franchise if you're just doing that off a whim. Like, I can't imagine one developer just saying, let's kill Faye. Like, that sounds... that really sounds
No, but
far-fetched to me.
I don't understand how like game storylines and how far in advance and everything, how it all works. But up until that point, I don't think Faye was gonna die. But how can you end the game, like end Division 2, with Faye still alive? Like, they needed to almost close it, didn't they?
Well,
don't-
the
I'm
close
too
of the
tired
game,
to-
in theory, was at the end of the expansion. They were just seasonal stories, which was all done before they even came out.
Jesus Christ.
So
coming,
they
Jen.
could have changed it, but if they decide to kill Faye on a whim, that's a
That'll never get. Oh my god.
that's a huge decision. That's like, well,
It's like no animation.
let's just kill Faye because like they would have knew Division would be continuing at some point. Like the only reason they're stopping because of Star Wars and Avatar, right? So you knew it'd come full circle again at some point and there'd be a Division
But
3.
I think they thought that would have been bigger than it was. I think that's what also changed a lot of direction.
Yeah.
Like the hype of those
I
games.
think there's more men. Like that all happened around COVID.
Yeah.
So I think there was meant to be a bigger finale for Faye. I remember at the time it felt like it wasn't a big enough send-off, and I feel like because of COVID, they weren't able to give Faye the send-off that they wanted to. There's probably still content that was meant to be created, and there's a bit in Camp White Oak when you go through it. There's where the bunker doors close at Camp White Oak, and people are like, they felt like something was meant to be there, and it just wasn't. And I feel like a lot of content probably got cancelled, which is why it felt a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, because it was rushed because I had to kill Faye. The
do.
storyline up until that point wasn't to kill her. Do you see what I mean? Like if you, I'm coming. Don't die.
She was on Manhunt, so it was to kill her. Like, as soon as she killed the president, she had to die.
Pony's just said, like, Ellis dying and giving stuff to Faye makes no sense that both die at the end of the mission now we have that cutscene.
Yeah, but we
How
didn't
has
know
Faye
that before that
dying-
cutscene.
How has Faye dying served the storyline? We now have a surrogate Faye and Kelso doing what that role was. No, hold on. That role now. I think Kelso is what was meant to be the Faye storyline.
Well, remember
We
she had
know
a lot more
Cassandra
now,
for a whole time too.
We didn't know half of what we know now until now, like over the last few years for the whole Kelso thing. But yeah, I know what you're saying, but I remember at the time, like, I remember playing through it and we're like, we don't want to kill Faye, but it was pointing towards that because obviously Aaron Keener, the whole of that 4-season Manhunt, she was the finale of that Manhunt. We killed every single Manhunt that we did. I don't know. I know what you say. I don't know. Like, I think if you want to kill a character like Faye Lau, you know you're doing it. I think we missed a lot because of COVID, so we probably never got shown as much cutscenes as we would have if it wasn't for COVID. Because they didn't have voice actors or anything, did they? They couldn't get voice actors in to voice anything.
No, like
It just
everything's shut down.
it's odd, and but I don't know if that's because I really overthought everything during that time. Like with when the Faye mission happened, like I proper researched into everything. That's why I went back to Division 1 and I was looking at all our lore on there. Like it didn't make sense to me. Especially when we had captured Schaefer, however you say his name.
Yeah.
We had captured him. Like we had the opportunity to capture Faye. Like there was no reason to kill her. It's just, it's very odd.
Yeah. See, I think the whole Schaefer story is like, it's all been done. They've just filled in till now. Now they're ready to continue that. Like,
I think the
Schaefer was years ago.
whole Keener thing is a bit.
They did have some
Like-
new writers, didn't they, as well? Someone
Yeah.
else is writing for them now, so they probably adjusted bits. They've definitely adjusted bits of how long it's dragged out. But
System reactivated.
I don't know. Be great to find out all this information.
System curtailed.
I think it was one of NGen's videos actually that I watched. And I was like, Faye, it's hard because obviously, like you said, if you're killing off a character, you've got a plan.
System.
Like, do you think it was always the plan to bring Keener back from the dead? Or do you think
Yeah.
because they need to extend it?
No, it's always the plan. Again, I don't
See,
see
I
how...
don't know if it
think that
was.
always the plan. it's
But
kind of like if you're writing a script, you don't just write a script for the current plot. You write like this is a franchise, so like you're working on Division 3 when you're working on Division 2. Like Division 3, the script's already been written. There'll be stuff they change for sure, but yeah, like
how far in advance do you write that? So, like, would you have killed Faye when you did?
Because remember, you got to animate and do
I
all
don't-
those things
I-
and make it ready.
That's
for
what I mean, I
TV.
can't-
briefly,
I'm coming back.
they've got the whole story.
Probably when they made the thing Theo cloning and all that. Oh, I have no med tech.
To me, it seems very far-fetched. It doesn't bother me because I absolutely love it. But everything seems like they had an original script,
Oh,
but
no,
because they've had to
really?
deviate it from it,
Yeah.
like they've had to put filler seasons in, and like the DLC's been extended for a year. So you think all the Keener
I
stuff,
bet-
really?
Where's this assault
I'm
turret?
coming, Jen.
But
I'm
the
coming.
DLC has nothing to do with the story. It's standalone.
No, that's what I mean. Whereas I would have thought the DLC would have had a continuation of the story. Do you know? Do you see what I mean? I don't think I'm explaining it very well.
No, you are explaining
the
it
for-
well. I just think I think the DLC would have always been intended to be what it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd been an expansion, and they've never spoke of it of an expansion.
Oh, we've let him get right over here.
Because an expansion is a continuation of the game, right? And they've never discussed it as an expansion. They've always called it a DLC.
Yeah,
a
true.
DLC is downloadable content, extra content. So if it was, I think if it was meant to be a continuation, they would have called it an expansion when they announced it. And if they changed, then they would have changed the terminology to DLC. But they've always spoke of it of a DLC, not an expansion. So it's never going to be an expansion to the game.
Yeah. I think it's just the way my brain works.
I get what you're saying. I'm just being the devil's advocate and just.
Oh
the
no,
other
no,
side,
there's no right or wrong answer,
exactly.
is there?
Yeah, no, there's not. I'm just like I said, I was being devil's advocate. But yeah, I believe
It's
from
just-
what I
it's
spoke,
just so
like
odd.
they've been working on the DLC for 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard would it be to change the story of that. I do believe that they
Regardless-
probably got the story wrote for this. Although they probably got the Division 3 storyline already down.
Like the
Yeah.
one thing you can't fault this company for is the storyline aspect of it. Like you can moan about the bugs and stuff like that, but like they always manage to pull off a story.
Yeah.
Like nothing is ever like, oh, we exactly knew that was going to happen, is it? It's always, it keeps us gripped.
Think of it like movies. You gotta, like, when you're writing movies, like, I don't know, Marvel, for example, all of those Marvel movies leading up to Endgame, they probably knew, like, most of that was done before they even started the first freaking movie. Or a lot of it, you know, like, they would have had these ideas, that they've had a baseline, and I think with Division, with how successful the first was, yeah, I think they would have thought. I do think like Division 1, 2, and 3, they've got a storyline. They play into that
Yeah.
storyline. There'll be tweaks along the way. So that's why I find like something like Faye Lau being, I think that had to have been meant because she's such a big character. If it wasn't, that's risky. And if it wasn't, there's definitely a chance she's coming back. I don't know. It's hard.
Again, it's another charm of this game, isn't it? I could
is.
speak about this for hours. And as long as you're having a conversation with someone who's having a conversation back with you, do you know what I mean? You could go on for days talking about this game.
You're really good. You're really good.
Like the whole Theo and Keener thing coming back. Like, it's good. It's definitely something good for us to play. Is this the last one? Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
No,
There's two of them left.
There's 2 more.
Left.
I am
I
pushing.
forgot what I said now. It's just said, Didn't Schaefer ask to speak to Faye after he woke up?
He did,
Why would
yeah.
he do that? She died before he came to White House.
No, she
Did it? No, he was
Schaefer
before her.
was before her.
Yeah, we captured it. That's what. Yeah, because that's why I was getting confused. Because we captured him, but killed Faye.
Yeah, he was. Was he season 2? Maybe 3?
Yeah, because I think
And
she was
Faye was
season
4.
4.
She was, yeah, she was the last one.
Because she had to come after Warlords, because there was no point before that.
Right, last one. Who's killing then? Am I killing?
You
To
or
test the
Black need
theory?
to kill him.
Me or Black? Okay, so me and Black can both shoot.
So Jen, we can be over here and dance if you want.
Okay.
You can dance if you want to. Ouch.
Hostile drone detected.
I'm stuck. There we go.
Oh.
System curtailed.
This hunter's a dick.
I'm coming.
Sound effect. Hello, sound effect.
The backpack's come in.
Ouch.
Like, you don't even go through the animation. It's crazy.
It's just the best exotic in the game.
Oh god, no.
You have nothing to do until that
Chat
point. but-
saying don't save the loadout with it on. The game crashes. That's with the skin.
What skin?
Scorpio.
Oh. I ain't using that Scorpio skin for anyone.
So no mask dropped. I think it is who
Doesn't
kills.
look like it. Yeah, so it must be who kills.
So if we do it one more time and Jen kills the last hunter and she gets it, I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Because that's free for free. And for people that haven't got it, I know Recon said 100% didn't get it when you tried it. Are you sure? If you're watching, there's no status effects or anything like that. Just because I noticed Hello got it before with a status effect. Potentially. No, I'm like 95% there now. We just need to do one more hunter run if Hello's got it in her. We talk
Yeah,
about face some more.
I'm good for another. What's the time? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, all right, I'm good for another.
It's only 5 to 12. It's early.
Only.
Only. Yeah, only. I've got to forget my cup of tea this time. I had cold before.
Do you spend all that time making it?
I was on the phone as well.
Unlikely.
Leah said you went to
Also-
India for the tea leaves.
I make teas proper, right? Milk gave me a great idea. I think
We
it's
were
milk.
saying you went to go get them, to go dry them, you know?
Do you know when I make cup of teas, Milk said, I think it was Milk. He said, I need to have a tea cam. So when I have my breaks, I go and make a cup of tea. I switch to my tea cam, and you guys come with me, and I make a cup of tea. And I show you all how to make a proper cup of tea as well, because you gotta let the tea bag brew for a minimum of 5 minutes. Minimum. I talk you through a proper English brew. Oh, Hello's already gone.
Are you still
Yeah.
chatting about tea? I'm about to start the first encounter.
Go on.
She's already shooting
So I'm gonna try and make that happen. I don't know how I'm gonna
This
get
is
it.
what Pony does. He keeps me on for like 6 hours after I've said I'm going off.
Oh, NVM says fix. If you did equip the skin in a loadout, put the Scorpio in the stash and retrieve it on another character. So on the loadout, it will show item missing and overwrite the loadout again. So that's how you fix the crashing if you've done that. I don't think you've saved on a loadout, have you?
No, I wanna delete the skin.
Yeah. I don't remove it from my inventory.
Like I said, I want to give it back to Massive. I'll take a credit note. Like, do you know what I mean? I tell you what, give me an Acosta Go bag. I'll be happier.
Alright, give me an exotic piece. I'm good.
Making tea is an art. Thank you. It is.
Give me a
Gotta do
Night
it right.
Watcher. Oh, I've got the wrong other skill on.
Is that? Oh, that's. Oh shit. Okay. There's one in there.
Yeah, I'm running Birdie's backpack. Best exotic in the game.
Apart from every other exotic in the game.
Hold on.
I'm joking.
Have you
It is
used
good.
the scabbard? That's got a name that sounds worse than the fish one.
Scabard.
Wasn't one over here? I guess not.
It's
It
here,
was
I think,
over
isn't
there,
it?
wasn't it?
Look for the green thing.
I've got it.
Snipers are on fire. I think they're waiting in the truck till it's their turn to come out.
They're coming behind me now.
Like, come on guys, it's our turn.
Guy just blind through a grenade over the... I think this mastery mission is so much more easier than Theo's.
It's shorter too.
Yes.
And Theo's like mechanics and stuff, and yours just DPS.
Like, I actually think I prefer the Jupiter Manhunt mission.
Oh, with the MP.
Yeah, I was,
That we were
there's no
doing.
mechanics. I was hoping for mechanics to figure out, and it's just
That's what I
none.
mean. Like, and do you remember when we first had to play the Jupiter mission? And we were like, oh, there's stupid bloody EMPs. And you had to really strategically work your way round to... Like, this has got nothing.
This is
They
just
could
all
have done
DPS.
those turrets that you've just done. They could have made it that we had to do that in a certain sequence, or...
Mm.
The only thing with it's just finding whatever generator had to open the door. That's about it.
Yeah.
There's no boxes.
That's the only
to
thing
hit.
that... No, it's just a bit... Meh.
The 4 hunter encounters, it's that's the special thing, isn't it? I guess. Theo is some mechanics. This is the 4 hunters. But definitely not. I preferred the first one.
The initial coastal one had the hunter also.
Like, it was definitely playing it better on heroic, I think. The storyline was a bit more because you were having to do something. This is just pure DPS. Like, half the time you guys aren't even in my hive.
I like it though. It's not that I don't like it.
Oh no, it's good. But I think my expectations were so high because of the Theo one.
Yeah, same.
I think the way the Theo mission was executed, I prefer that over all the legendaries.
This feels like a legendary with just True Sons, really.
Whereas, to me, this just...
All the
I don't know,
elites,
apart from the hunter encounter, because that's quite brutal. What makes this different to... And like, even the enemies, they don't seem harder, do they?
No.
It is, the modifiers, we are OP.
Yeah.
I think this was always going to be easy because of the modifiers in terms of killing enemies.
I think it's definitely got easier with the birdie backpack.
Yeah.
Like, No, like it's a good mission. But I think I was hyped for it thinking it was going to be like the Theo mission. So I'm a little bit gutted it's not.
Yeah, I like replaying.
It's still
that
nice to
one.
run a different mission. That's what I mean. If I ever have to do anything in space administration now, I use that mission.
I
It's
think
got
I've
good
done it
loot drops.
ages. It does. It does drop good loot. This drops good loot. Tons of loot is dropping. This could become your new countdown.
Yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Out of there.
Wow.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
And I jumped out of it too.
Remember to back up.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
Walked into that one.
Reminds me of the during the Captain Lewis mission.
Medical assistance needed.
They were dumping those
Agent out of mission.
yellow smoke things.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, at the end when you were doing the Marauder,
Ah.
she was like, you know, don't step on that yellow smoke thing.
Well,
Jump low. Oh shit. I knew that was gonna happen.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Just so I was getting ammo.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my god, that's like just a bad spot right there.
yeah.
Agent deceased.
Wait for Jen to get up before we kill him.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Us too.
is a bit
I know,
slow.
dead.
Okay, we're good.
It was the Marauder mix.
Hunters. So Jen, last hunter will be yours.
Disrupted.
Yay.
And just do that.
Hostile assault droid detected.
I pretended to revive myself.
System back online. Immediate medical assistance needed.
There's one by the ammo box.
I'm going to hide here until you need me.
Malfunctioning.
Thermal scattering.
System restored.
Beep boop, beep boop. Do you need my backpack? Beep boop, beep boop.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
System curtailed. System reactivated. Hostile drone detected. System malfunctioning.
Is Grand Theft Auto's trailer out?
Yeah, second trailer.
Oh. I
Watched it
just
earlier.
just
Played
checked
it
the
again.
Division's post on Instagram, and the first comment is, "We don't care. GTA 6 trailer out. Its second trailer is out."
It's coming up on the left.
System reactivated.
And back down.
Not today. Oh shit.
Oh.
Today
Did
you
that. Blip, 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 blip. I'm here. Those bloody gloves, man. They're ruining my birdie's experience.
Sorry. Right, he's done. I'm gonna go in there, try to get some moving. Right, this one's coming out.
System curtailed. Hostile assault turret detected.
Crawling back.
I can't remember where her laptop is. Oh,
I'm in a risky but good position.
Serious trauma detected.
Thank you.
Agent malfunction.
Oh no. There we go.
System malfunctioning.
birdie's backpack on.
System
Oh.
activated. System
Oh, I can't see him.
Last one just, Jen. We're not gonna do
Okay,
no
but I
damage.
think people
once
over are
we're
getting
alive.
100.
system back online.
If I remember rightly.
An agent needs assistance.
He's all yours. We'll leave him there. We'll try and get his aggro though. Oh, he's healed.
Hostile shock trap detected. System
Okay, it's all yours.
Ah, shit. Oh,
I'm here,
fucking
Jen.
A.
Blip, blip.
Finish him. I see nothing pop up.
I
No,
didn't get any wrap up either.
Oh, it's gotta be pretty much random then. Jen definitely killed him.
or
There's no
maybe
status.
maybe it was my
Yes.
fault because I used Birdie's backpack to revive her at the last minute, come in clutch, and the game thought, we'll give it to her. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but a revive is not let me see any of the loot. Just pop up automatically? It's not part of the loot.
Yeah, at the
It
bottom.
does.
Yeah.
I'll see it at the bottom on the screen, and it never popped up. It just goes straight into your inventory, your apparel.
So because of science, it has to be random.
It's gotta be random.
Because we've tried it both ways now.
Unless it depends on what hunter you kill. That's another
Yeah.
No, they all look the same as well. It's not like it's even the one without mask. They've all got the same mask on. I think.
That sucks. I kind of want to get you a mask.
Well, Anissa's content, it's like raid carries now. We can get you a chance of getting the mask.
chance it'll drop.
Birdie's backpack is optional, but highly recommended.
Could it just be a random chance drop? Like, is that something they're gonna do with masks? But the only thing with that is someone got one pretty much every run until only one person needed it, and we haven't seen one where two people get it in one run, have we?
No, there's definitely not been 2 in 1. You got the first one and you got the last kill on that.
Yes, I think I did. We were all shooting it, but it felt like I did.
Yeah, and then the second one, Stacey got the last kill, but it dropped for me, but it had my status on it.
Black got the
Third
last
one, it
kill.
dropped for
I got
Black.
status on.
We've then run it again, and you got the last kill to see if it automatically goes to the person in the party that didn't have it, and it
Yeah.
didn't go to Jen. So
No.
we've then gone back and tried Jen with the last kill, and she didn't get it then either. So it has to be random, surely.
I'm pretty sure it's random. I think it's just a random drop. Potentially, you could get it where two people get the mask in one run. Which would be good to see, because if you see that, then you know it's just a random drop.
Oh, has
Yeah.
anybody said like they've gotten like a double on the I don't remember seeing anybody.
I've not seen anyone in chat say they've seen, no. Does seem to be a
No one in
random drop,
mine
though.
either. It's an odd one, but I am going to have to get off because otherwise I'll be on this all night. And
It's been
I
fun,
won't
hello.
ever sleep.
Sleep.
Now, Black's definitely got the backpack if you want to keep running. Because, like, it's the best thing in the game. I have to put that out there. But yeah,
I'm
it has
saying
been a
nothing.
pleasure. You haven't even used it yet. Don't knock it. That just come in clutch then. Jen was dying on the floor. Blip, blip. She's up like magic.
It's
And she
quicker
took
than
down the
the
hunter.
lights.
I can't even go blip, blip quick enough. Like, it heals her that fast. So, you know, what can I say? Birdie for the win. Right. Yeah, so that is me done. I'm going to come off this chat so I can say bye to my chat. But Jen, it's always a pleasure. And you, Black, and I suppose and you, G.
Always good times.
Now, if I join your stream, I want to hear a lot of blib blibs, okay?
I'm not blub blub blib blib whatever.
See? You've got it.
No,
Right.
this isn't Penny Dayan. This is someone quite as annoying as Penny. I'm joking. Hello. I'm joking.
Don't be that horrible to Penny.
I'm joking.
Wow.
She's actually more of a delight than I am.
I was saying to you
I've just
years ago, you could be the new Penny.
I've got a few more screw looses than Penny, I think. But right, I'm going. Otherwise, you're going to keep me chatting for the next 4 hours.
Well, we could, while you're going, we could do another hunter run.
No, stop it. Just like Pony, you know I'll give in to peer pressure.
What's for a booby?
Booby, I will do it for you anytime, but not when I'm going to be up in 4 hours.
Understood.
And it's not even a guaranteed drop.
It's not. It sucks.
Right, I'm going. I'm going to say goodbye to my chat.
Good night.
I will speak to you all very soon.
Have a good night.
Sleep well.
Later, hello. Have a good 4 hours sleep.
A good nap.
I think she's gone.
Yeah, she left
She left the
the
Discord.
Discord. Yeah. She's saying goodbye to her chat.
Okay.
Agent is no longer in your group.
Tank, I did read it.